Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at, got the jacket on, you already know, we're looking at Trainer Red. We got the trainer gear red today. You know, we always have to look fresh. Let's go. We got the, you know the thing. What do you think that is? I'll give you a hint. Come on, man. All right, so Trainer Red, it was a little difficult to use because of the meta. So I tried to go into the Open Ultra League. Not happening. Venusaur and Charizard paired together are great. Trainer Red's team varies, really it does. Depends on, you know, what meta you're running. So we went into the Ultra Remix. We're going to use Lapras Shadow, Charizard Shadow, and Snorlax Shadow. As much as I wanted to use the other Pokemon, you can't use Venusaur in there. Bringing Venusaur and Charizard together on the same team in the Open Ultra could result in some bad things if you're using other Pokemon that is on his team. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. Let's get it. All right, trainers, let's see what we have going on here. So basically, Charizard is going to be Red's signature Pokemon. If you want to say Pikachu, that makes sense too, but we're not using no Pikachu right now. Not even in the Great League. If it's Pikachu Libre maxed out to 50, I guess it can do something, but it's still bad. I've done it before, it doesn't work out. As a matter of fact, you know how I always tell you, I test out teams and it didn't really work out, and that's why my rank's so low. I'm going to show you what I freaking mean. Exactly what I mean. And I'm going to show you something that happened. I wanted to go with Lance. I actually tested out 2 champions. I'm not going to name the other one, but we'll look at a couple of the Lance battles, maybe just one. And you're going to see how algorithmic this damn Go Battle League is. It's insane. I quite literally ran into the Pokemon when I put this team together. Now, you have to understand Lance's team is very vulnerable. Okay, when it comes down to Go Battle League in typings, I mean, you're going to get eliminated by Electric, specifically Charm, and the Rock. That's what... Put a picture of the Rock as soon as I said that up. That'd be funny. So I saw Lunatone with a quick Rock move. You never see a Lunatone. This game is so BS. So we got a Staraptor out here. They do have quick attack, so it's going to be a little bit different than the way I run it. So they're going to let it go. They don't want to double shield it. Bring it in Machamp. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you want to come in here, start pummeling this Lapras. Would maybe think they shield this up. Okay, letting it go because they know that they can survive and continue on. Okay, makes sense. They got a Politoed in the back to put all their chips on, which makes sense because we also have a Charizard in the back. They don't know this, but I am dressed as Trainer Red. So they might be thinking, you know what? This guy's probably doing this theme. I don't know how many people actually thought that. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, we're up against this Politoed. So we're going to let this one go through as well. We got a Charizard. You're thinking, whoa, what are you doing? Charizard doesn't really want to see Politoed. That's true. But the quick move on Politoed is not going to take us out. They're going to have to throw here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Lapras to kind of make them nervous so they can use that energy here. Good. Charizard, yeah, you don't want to get hit by one of those. So we bring in our Machamp. They immediately swap. This is just absolutely perfect. We're going to obviously let this go. I mean, I would just be asking to lose if I shielded that up. Farm down with Charizard, getting to the Dragon Claw, and our Charizard's going to be taking the win for us. Let's get it. Now, I wanted to use Fire Blast because of the end credits. You know how I have, that Doom music and, throws the Fire Blast to finish off Blastoise in that epic fashion. I wanted to run Blast Burn and Fire Blast, but that would have been bad. Horrible. No. So anyways, we're up against, was that a Charizard? A Crobat. What am I talking about? Swapping into a Machamp, we're going to go ahead and bring in our Charizard. We still need to look out for Rock Slide. Not in the clear here. Easily would take out about Shadow Charizards, probably like 2.5 health worth. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go Dragon Claw. We don't need to go Blast Burn up against the Shadow Machamp, of course, because we're still doing a lot of damage. We're getting 2 shields, which is just perfect. So we're gonna let this go. We don't want to double shield this. We want to hold on to 1 shield. Go ahead and take me out. Perfect. Now, if I remember correctly, I throw in Snorlax. Right. Now I have another thing to say here. If you're looking at this team and I haven't addressed the obvious weaknesses, let's talk about it. And I got examples. So if you're thinking, well, if you run into Electric or a Fighter, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, or even a specific other thing. How do you come back from that? Well, folks, don't worry. I have the example, and I'm going to show you how Trainer Red pulls out of a bad lead when you have a Fighter or an Electric type, and you're going to still be able to win this. Stay tuned. I got you covered. Make sure you get a snack. Got a nice 30-minute video here. Let's get into the next battle. What are we going to see here? Leading with the Lapras. All right, or a Jellicent. Okay, perfect. When I was saying that a second ago, there was another Pokemon I was just in the back of my mind. I just couldn't remember what it was. And here we are, Jellicent, exactly. So what do you do here? If we swap into Snorlax, they're going to bring in a fighter. Or they're going to bring in something, right? And it's just going to be countered city. It's over. We can't bring in Charizard, obviously, because it's a water type. Lapras is over here doing damage. It's, you know, we got it below half. That's great. And that's what we want to do. What we're going to do after this, we're going to let everything go. Go ahead and, yep, beautiful, take me out. Bring in Snorlax, and we're licking down all the way. When they do bring in the next Pokemon, we're going to swap. If they have 2 waters, yeah, we'll be screwed, but we're not going to be completely over with. But what's going to happen is why we swap is because... Wait, actually, no. Sorry, I take it back. Excadrill. I completely spaced out that this is what was going to happen here. So I stay. I'm thinking, okay, as tempted as I want to swap, we have energy. Our attack has been dropped by... What was it? They do like 1 stage or 2, I forgot. But we're still doing damage. That was the second superpower we landed, and it took it down. Look at that. That's insane. Swapping into Charizard to start farming up. We do shield that up, and they have a Sylveon in the back. I'm not even going to bait. I'm just going to go straight Blast Burn. There's no point in baiting here. Beautiful. This is over. Farm it down. All right, and Excadrill. Thank you very much, Charizard. That's how you come back from a Jellicent. Don't worry, we'll see an electric type. And I do believe another example of a bad lead. Gengar lead is fine. Fine. So we're going to go ahead and go Surf here. And then we're going to immediately swap into Snorlax if they haven't locked in a charge move. Fantastic. And we'll just take this. This is, I don't think, it's not Focus Blast. There's no way. Shadow Ball, okay. That's fine. Not very effective. And they swap into Sylveon. That's perfectly acceptable. I'll take that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go Body Slam here. It's better than a fighter, right? I pretty much, you know, that's really what you don't really want to see out of all the Pokemon fighters. All right, so we're just going to continue on here. I kind of want to shield that, but I'm thinking let's go in here with Charizard, and we're going to go ahead and farm down. I think we farm down. They're going to get to another Psyshock here right at the end. Of course they do. I will sacrifice a shield for a lot of energy on Charizard Shadow. Thank you very much. Almost 2 Blast Burns. Let's go. So they have 2 shields. They come in with Gengar. I'm not going to give up a shield because it didn't have energy. And they have a Lugia. I go straight Blast Burn, and we're going to bait after this. We need to get both of those shields. All right, so that's 1. Farming a little extra to build an illusion. And we're going to have energy when we're done here. We're going to swap into Lapras and start putting on the pressure. Let's get it. All right, we have 1 shield left. I don't remember I shielded this up. I think we let it go because I want Charizard to be the star of the show. That kind of rhymed. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Surf here. Shadow Lapras is a beast. Shiny, not that. I mean, Shiny Shadow, let's get it. Now, the most Shiny Shadow Pokemon I do have, they actually give up that battle. Good game. The most Shiny Shadow Pokemon I do have, I think it's going to be Growlithe. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got like 3 or something. All right, we're met with an Excadrill. We can let the first Rock Slide go, no problem. The quick move is non-threatening, as you can see, no problem at all. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage, but you know what I mean. We don't have to worry about the quick moves. All right, so we getting a shield, fantastic. If they want a double shield, be my guest. Technically, everything on this team can take out an Excadrill. Sure, we're going to take a lot of damage from Charizard, and same with Lapras from the Rock Slide, but we're still doing super effective damage with the Quick Move, as well as Blast Burn, and then the Surf, and then the Snorlax does have Superpower. So they have a Roserade. We're going to be doing a lot of damage with our Quick Move on this Lapras Ice. Let's go. Going for the Surf, whatever. Just doing damage, still doing a lot. Bringing them below half, I'll take it. Bring it in Charizard to go ahead and farm down. And I'm just going to call this and say, you know what? We're going to let this go. If it's a Sludge Bomb, that sucks. But it is just a Weather Ball. So we can take that, not very effective. They got a Melmetal in the back. And again, for this situation, I wanted Charizard to be the star of the show. But I realized if I stayed here too long, Melmetal is one of these Pokemon where if you just give it an inch, it will take a mile in energy. And it will just start throwing charge moves. And before you know it, I'm done. Superpower, Rock Slide, GG's to me. So I swap into Snorlax. We actually survive with 2 HP. And then we get to this with 1 HP, Superpower. And I'm thinking, okay, I guess we'll finish it off with Snorlax. Let's get it. All right, next battle. What are we going to be met with? Folks, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know, but an air fryer, I personally purchased one for myself before Christmas, and it arrived a couple days ago, and I used it, and I have so many things I want to use. I cook in this thing. I bought it because of donuts. I eat a lot of donuts recently. I haven't been always doing this. I don't know what this donut addiction just all of a sudden started kicking in for me. Just plain glazed donuts. They're deep fried. They're just bad for you. There's no nutrition. So what I'm going to do is start air frying donuts and having them that way, hopefully. We'll see how good they're going to be. I just love them with my coffee, specifically that coffee. I'm going to have to give up too because I am going to try to stop drinking caffeine. Life is crazy, guys. complications over here that I need to change in my life. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and let that go. Surviving, barely getting to a Dragon Claw. Okay. All right. Okay. And letting it go. We're going to bring in Lapras, hitting that Surf immediately here. Holding on to that energy when we did retreat earlier. Very nice. And they're surviving. Bring it in Snorlax, and they immediately swap too. That Crobat is still alive, as you can see. It's got like a couple HP. Now, this is going to become a little tricky. It always is freaking tricky when it comes down to these Snorlax mirror matches, especially when they're even too. It's like, oh my gosh, whoever throws superpower first and actually lands it is going to be looking good. It's not all over because a lick is resisted, so at the end of the day you're still not really doing much with that lick, so you can still pull off some weird thing, some trickery. So we're just going body slam. Nobody's doing superpowers here. We're both afraid to debuff ourselves, right? I would have thought they would have went for it a lot sooner, but they don't. We take the win there. Sounds good. It happens. Next battle. Leading with Lapras the entire time. Let's go. Met with a Roserade. Love to see this. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at how much damage we're doing with our quick move. I mean, come on. The serve is not very effective, but it's still, I'll take it, right? Grass Knot's going to pretty much take us out. Let's see. Unfortunately, I thought they were going to try to bait me. They win it. That's fine. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Charizard here. They're going to have a counter to fire here. All right. So that's technically going to be, I mean, I can't say completely yet, but, I guess this is their counter to fire. So we're going to go ahead and go Blast Burn. They're going to shield it up. Fine. Sounds good. We will shield up Charizard because it's too squishy. Yeah, it's just it's Shadow too. So I think double. Yeah, we're going to double it up. Now we got a bait here. Yeah, we got to get this shield, and then we want to swap into our own Snorlax. Now, what's going to happen there if we do that? If they swap at the same time, we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. When that did happen, I was, let me explain. If they went and built up to superpower, if they were just a hair ahead on energy, they could have got that swapped, and yeah, you already know. I mean, looking great. Superpower is going to do a lot to me. But they immediately swapped, which put me in a freaking winning position. I couldn't believe it. So we're going body slam. Now, I don't hit all these. Now, this gets a little weird. Don't worry, I wasn't lagging. I did this on purpose. I needed to farm like this. Now, I'm a little ahead on energy, but that's fine. You know, it's better to overcalculate by an inch than undercalculate. So we're looking good. We did that perfectly. Under tap, charge Charizard, take the win. Let's freaking go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Lapras lead again every time. Oh, Roserade again. Okay. Got the fire in the back, pulling out that grass. I'd love to see it. They're going to be swapping into a Gyarados here with Waterfall. Yeah. Love to see it again. Kind of want to stay where we're at, you know. Well, I guess not. Swapping into Snorlax. Got some beautiful lag. Oh, it's this battle. Okay. Okay. Now, this is going to lag me out. Obviously, it has nothing to do against them. Let's clear that up right now. Sometimes there are people that are cheating, but this is a clear glitch. Now what's happening is I swapped, which froze the game because Niantic is incompetent and they don't know how to fix their game. They really don't. They don't know what they're doing. They're amateurs. So we go back in here and we are pretty much done for. And I'm not going to hold them accountable. That's fine. If you're thinking, oh, that's kind of scummy, we're at a low rank and it's the game. I mean, I am not innocent myself. Sometimes, you know, if I show something where I'm like, stop tapping, and I'm like, see, I'm so nice. And then you battle me and you're like, hey, he didn't show the battle and he's just farming me down. Poke is not actually like that. Sometimes I do farm you down because it's just like, you know what? I don't know what the hell's going on. This game is so dumb and I'm just going to do it right now. It's nothing against you. It's just a broken game. So yeah, that occurred. I'm going to have to say 3 times. Yeah, it's beautiful. We're not going to show it every time. You get the picture. Next battle, we're met with a Lapras. All right, they're smart. I have a feeling they have Surf and Ice Beam. So they did the old trickery, the old swapperoo. So they built up to a Skull Bash and as an illusion, and they went Surf, got a shield from me. Good job. They're swapping into their Trevenant, and they take me out with a Shadow Ball before I can get off a charge move. Folks, is this looking good for me or bad? What do you think? I think it's looking horrible. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Snorlax here, which is going to be able to take the C-Bombs while resisting Ghost, I suppose, while we can lick down. I mean, that's a lot of farm there. Take them out before they can get off another charge move. Great. Down a shield. Energy up on Snorlax. Still have a Lapras. Okay, let's figure this out. It's not over yet. It's not top left. Bringing in a Kingdra. We're going to go Body Slam. Getting a shield. Fantastic. Now we're going to go Superpower and then swap. I mean, you never go Superpower unless you're ready to swap. I mean, you can. If that's your only route out and your Snorlax has done what it needed to do and you can say goodbye to it, then sure, you know. You don't need me to tell you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring this in. I'm praying for no debuff, or no outrage, and they go straight for it, and we don't get a debuff. We're going to go surf, massively resisted. We're getting a shield out of them. We got 2 shields out of this thing. All right, let's go. We're going to win for another one, which is going to KO, massively resisted, but still enough to take them out. Fantastic. In comes their Lapras, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Good game. All right, those mirror match leads can be a little nerve-wracking. Next battle, we're met with a Gyarados. This is perfect. What does it have? Dragon Breath or Waterfall? Dragon Breath. Okay, it's doing neutral damage as opposed to resisted Waterfall damage, but I'll take it. It's a good matchup. We're still doing a lot with our quick move, and Surf is also still going to be hurting it. Now, I was thinking, you could see me, I was like kind of wanting to go for the Skull Bash. I think maybe building an illusion is if I'm going for it. We go for Surf and they let it go. They're like, nah, I don't care. What do you think? I'm stupid? All right, going for another one. Letting it go. Okay. It seems like they don't really care about their Gyarados too much. They're not too concerned about this Lapras here. Hitting me with an Aqua Tail as I figured, and we win the matchup. Beautiful. We don't have much health. They can't farm us too much. It's going to be a Needle Queen. That good amount of farm, and I don't really have a counter to this. We do have decent matchups, but nothing that's going to be like dominating. So we're going to go with Snorlax because it is tankier. Charizard's a little squishy. We're going to hold on to that and see what we can do later on. Going for an Earth Power, which I suppose is actually okay. I found myself noticing, you know, going, like you're in that position that they are. You go for Earth Power, you're like, you know, it's going to do a lot of damage. I guess if you're planning on bailing and you just want to do damage, but I found like Poison Jab, Poison Fang, Poison Fang, Poison Fang, Poison Jab is going to be like inevitably better. But if you plan on bailing like they did, there you go. So I'm explaining nothing. All right. So we are with the Toxicroak farming down. They got 2 shields. What's going on? I think they like just underestimated it, the damage here or something. Or I don't know. They think their Nido Queen's going to go like Super Saiyan. So we're going to shield that up. I just want Charizard to win this and Dragon Claw for the win here. Now, no, actually, I didn't know they had a shield left. I was like, wait, whoa. And I swap into Snorlax immediately, like, I better not lose this here. So we take the win. They actually almost pulled off something. I mean, yeah, we were comfortable, but I forgot that they had a shield or I wasn't paying attention. Here is your electric lead. You want to see how I pull out of this? Honestly, I want to see how I pull out of this. I was almost going to top left, and I was thinking, you know what? I can't. I have to try to make this happen. I mean, what kind of a trainer am I if I just leave a battle that seems a little too hard? If you go into a battle, hard counter, swap, hard counter, I guess you can back out if you're like, okay, this is over. That's a different story. This right here, at least try to make an effort. We're getting both shields. Now, don't get it twisted. They have a lot of energy. You're going to see them release it soon. All right, so they go for that. And we bring in the Snorlax. And here's where we see all this energy. Okay, so let's count the Thunder Punches. We have 1 Thunder Punch, okay? And everything's normal. I'm just saying they had a lot of stored up energy. So there's 1, there's 2. That's a lot of energy built up, folks. So 2, and they're swapping. Okay, so they had it there. They're swapping into Escavalier. We're bringing in Charizard. And you could already imagine, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to pull it off. We're going to have an example. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. They hit me with Mega Horn, still does a lot. Flying and fired, it's still doing that much. She's bringing in the Ampharos shieldless, and I wanted to farm down, but let's not screw around. Let's just take it out. What you got in the back? All right, look, watch how I screw up. I got greedy, and I wanted to go for Blast Burn, and I'm thinking, no way. We had this in the bag. We screwed it up. Snorlax is clutch, and he's taking the win for us. Can you even freaking believe that? Look at that. We had a shield left too. Oh my gosh, let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Toxicroak, great. Another horrible lead. How do you pull out of this? How is it so horrible? I'm sure you all know, but we have 2 Pokemon weak to fighting. And you know, when you have a line like that with the front line weak to the weakness like that, and in the back as well, it's not good. That's technically not a good team. All right. I'm not going to say, you know, it's not the best team. It's just, you know, going to have to figure out some weird situation. So we're bringing in Charizard. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sludge Bomb. At least we called that correctly. Good. They're swapping into Lapras. And I figured, hey, if you want to use up all these shields, go for it. We're going to go ahead and go Blast Burn here. We're getting that last shield, swapping into Snorlax. And got to think about this. You don't just go super power because it's super effective. You have to think about the outcome of what's going to happen afterwards. We've got the Toxicroak with counter. That's going to absolutely destroy us. So do we really need to worry about that? I don't think so. I think we're just going to go down anyway. So we're going to go ahead and just go for it. Right. And we might even be able to get to a body slam here. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, never mind. No. Toxicroak's going to eliminate us very quick. And it's going to farm us down too, unfortunately. We did go... Oh, no. We swap. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, swapping into Charizard. I'm going to have to just call this. It's probably a Mud Bomb and a Slud Bomb. Okay. Good call. What you got in the back, Crobat? Okay. Going to go with the Blast Burn here. We're looking okay. Can we make a recovery here, folks? All right, doing a lot of damage with that Charizard. All right, we're not able to get to it, and I have to put all my hope on Snorlax yet again. Come on, Snorlax. You have no health. Can we take this win? Come on. Oh, my gosh. So close. Good game. Did you think I was going to win that? You got me. Good game. Next battle, we're met with a Charizard. This is a good lead because we do have Surf. Getting hit by Blast Bird's not going to be appreciated. They do catch, though, while they do retreat with energy on their Charizard and bringing in a Machamp. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Charizard here, and we still need to look out for Rock Slide. So we're going to go ahead and just hit this Dragon Claw right away. We should be getting a shield out of them. All right, fantastic. Yeah, they don't want to go down with energy, and they don't want this Machamp to be wasted. They want to get a shield out of me, and they're cross-chopping. So at this point, I'm thinking, they didn't get to another Rock Slide. I'm going to let this go. It's going to suck if it is somehow a Rock Slide, but it is a cross chop, so a good call. Farming down, 1-to-1 shield energy on the Charizard. What's going to be? I'm Blast Burning, doesn't matter what. I don't care if it's a Fire type. I'm Blast Burning. I don't care if it's a Water type. I'm still Blast Burning because it's going to do more. Simple as that. All right, bringing in the Lapras as we do get off the Blast Burn, and they have no more shields left. All right, so we're going to let this go with the thick Lapras. Even though it is Shadow, it can still take a hit. We're going to go with the Skull Bash here and finish off this Gyarados because the water's not very effective, and we just want to get rid of it. Now I'm thinking they're going to farm me up and be loaded, but that's incorrect. This Shadow Lapras is going for a sweep. So we're going to go for the Surf and take out that Charizard and take the win. 3-balling with a shield. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to be met with? A Granbull. That's fine, I suppose. Yeah, we'll take it. Sure. Technically, there's really nothing on the team that's going to be fearing a Charm user at this point. That Lance team, though, it's not fearing. Well, no. It's fearing Charm. Really, it is. If you're thinking, well, what do you mean? You can use Dragonite and then Charizard to cover the Fairy weakness, and then Flygon to cover Flying or Electric, right? And Rock, and you're good to go. Yeah, sure. But then if we run into a Charm user, just kiss your team goodbye. Then again, we are running 2 Pokemon weak to fighting here. But Charm's a different breed. You have to understand this. These fairies are just disgusting. All right? I just have to explain this really quick. It's like, fighters, you can get away with things if you're weak against it. Charm is different because it just does so much damage if you're weak to it, while you have such a massive resistance. While the fairy has a massive resistance to the dragon, you just don't do anything. So it's a little different. Anyways, got a little carried away with that explanation. Going for the Body Slam on the Machamp here. Can we get to another one? I think we... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. How depressing. I don't think we can... Oh, it's this one. Now, I'll explain what happened really quick. I think they knew they didn't have enough, and we had energy to get to the Dragon Claw to take them out. So they were trying to swap in to maybe catch or potentially get to a crunch. That's what I'm thinking. All right, there you go. Next battle, we're met with a Crobat. Good lead. They're going to be swapping into a Snorlax. All right, now I'm not going to go with the Skull Bash because I plan on retreating right after this here. So we're going to go ahead and throw that. Bring in our own Snorlax here, and it's still 1 or 2-to-2 shields. And it's this kind of a situation. Now, they're looking pretty low. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is a Body Slam bait. All right. Technically, this should be a superpower. They're going for another one. I mean, it's not like they're playing wrong or anything. I guess they're just playing mind games with me, or they just don't feel comfortable and going. Maybe they don't even have super. Maybe they got like Outrage or something. Who knows? Got some nice lag going on there. All right. Maybe superpower now. They still go Body Slam. I'm thinking, okay. Now, I'm not going to go superpower because they don't. They're low. I mean, I just go Body Slam, right? Sounds good to me. No debuffs, no debuffs. Bringing in a Crobat, getting to a Body Slam. This is going to be doing a lot of damage. We still have the Lapras on reserve here, which is also going to be doing a lot. And it has full health. How much health? It's healthy. It's healthy. So we're going to go ahead and bring it in, letting it go, knowing that the Charizard can handle this too, no problem. It's a Poison Fang. Sounds good to me. And this is obviously another Poison Fang, so we're going to just let it go. Lapras Shadow is still pretty tanky. And now we're going to go ahead and swap to just, refresh that. They have 2 shields, which you got in the back. Oh, a Charm user. Sylveon. So we got a bait. This is getting nerve-wracking. And actually, yeah, they get smart. They start wising up here. So I bait them, and I go for another bait. I get a little bait stupid. I guess you can call that being bait stupid. It tricked me once. They tricked me twice. Nah, it ain't happening 3 times. So they let it all go. I should have just went Blast Burn, of course, whatever. So I go in with the Lapras. This, I shouldn't have done this. I should have just kept quick moving. That was stupid. But what I was hoping to accomplish is taking advantage of the brokenness at GBL. And we take the win. Oh, wow. Let's go. We had a shield left. Alrighty. Let's get it. Now we're going to be taking a look at a couple of Lance battles here. And folks, I'm spending hundreds of thousands of Stardust on Pokemon that I don't even use. Or I used for a couple of battles and it just turned out to be shiced. Alright. Almost slipped out another word because it's so irritating on how much I spend. Alright. So this Aerodactyl, this is virtually 100. It's a 15, 15, 14. And technically that's 100. Alright. We have 100. But we're not excelling this, so we're just going to bring it up to here for now. Okay, and we're going to switch that up to Earth Power, Rock Throw, Rock Slide, and Earth Power. Looking good. And watch this freaking thing. This is the first battle I had, and look what it gave me. You never see this? A Lunatone. Are you joking me? There's completely an algorithm. Anybody who says there isn't one, I mean, you can say whatever you want. Okay. I guess I'm not going to take any jabs, but it's completely clear as day. All right? And if you don't want to believe it, then, I mean, you don't need to, but... It's right in front of your damn face. Thank you for watching, trainers. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!